Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're going to tackle a topic that I think a lot of us really want to get right: how to talk about disability in a way that is genuinely respectful. So let's just start with a feeling that I bet is pretty familiar. You've been there, right? You want to be inclusive, you want to say the right thing, but you hesitate. You're just not sure what words to use. And that feeling, that uncertainty, it almost always comes from a really good place. You just want to be respectful. And look, the thing is, most of us are already on the same page. We all believe in equality and opportunity. So the problem usually isn't about our intentions. It's that sometimes the words we've learned to use just don't quite match up with what we believe. To really see what I mean, let's dive into a really common phrase. One that so many of us use with the best intentions, but, well, it kind of misses the mark.
Okay, so take the phrase different abilities. On the surface, it sounds nice and positive, doesn't it? But check out this perspective, because it's really sharp. Superman has different abilities. A person with a disability, though, they have the same human abilities as you and me. They just might access them or use them in a different way. See how that little euphemism can accidentally dismiss that shared reality? It's subtle, but it's so important.
So, if we want to build a better vocabulary, the very first step is to know what to leave behind. Let's just be direct and go through some of the outdated labels that we really need to retire for good.
When you look at all of these words, they have one huge thing in common. Every single one of them reduces a whole complex person to a single label. They define an individual by their condition, instead of seeing them as a person who just so happens to have a condition.
Okay, so we've cleared out the old stuff. What's the replacement? What should we be saying? Well, luckily, the solution is actually a really simple and respectful framework for how we communicate. And here it is. The answer is this super simple but really powerful shift in how we structure our sentences. You just put the person first. That's it. So instead of a label like the blind, you say a person who is blind. Instead of defining someone by their condition, you lead with their humanity. It's a tiny tweak in wording, for sure, but it has a massive impact on the meaning. And I really want to be clear here. This isn't just about being politically correct for the sake of it. There is a fundamental principle at work here. And once you see it, honestly, the whole thing just clicks. It's called person-first language. And the principle couldn't be simpler. Choose words that describe what a person has, not what a person is. A disability is just one aspect of a person's life. It is absolutely not their entire identity. But you know what? Even beyond all these specific terms and phrases, there's an even simpler, more powerful rule. And it's this: when in doubt, just use their name. And that right there, that's the whole key. It all comes down to this. Whether we're carefully choosing our words or just having a casual conversation, the goal is always to affirm our shared humanity, to treat each other for what we all are: people. And this stuff really, really matters. It's so much more than just words. When we communicate with more thought, with more respect, we don't just change our sentences. We actually change the way we see each other. We help build a more inclusive culture, one conversation at a time. So look, this isn't some big abstract idea. It's a practical, everyday tool you can start using right now. So the question to leave you with is this: what's one word you can change in your own vocabulary starting today? Thanks for watching.